Hello, Beez Bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. Yes, look at that. We are unboxing a Wii knife. What? Say, what? You get all this cool stuff. You get a cool sticker and the micro suede cloth. And I'm unboxing it because, well, this is a primo box and I don't think I've ever unboxed a Wii knife. Check it out. And a special a special shout out to all the channel members, patrons, and stuff's just flying all over the floor. That's all right. Are you ready to see what's in here? Now, this is a knife a lot of you have seen, but guess what? A lot of you have not. This is going to be one of those perfect gift knives for dad or mom or significant other or your son or your daughter. And it's one that's not going to scare people in the break room. It is the Wii Banter. Oh, yes. Look at that. I don't know. I've never had a Wii Banter on the channel, and I'm trying to remember if I've ever actually picked one up. I went to Blade Show, and I don't remember if I got to see one. But if you're in the knife community and you've been in the knife community, you've seen this. This is the new green Micarta. Give you a little bit of texture vision. Would you look at it? Just look at it. Now that is some good texture. That's good texture. I was going to say Micarta. That's some good Micarta texture. I really like the feel of it. I'd give it a good, that's a good solid 6. 6.5, and that is really good. 10 would be too aggressive. This is like right there, and look at that. Yes, it is reversible pocket clip, and that is what I'm talking about. See, when you go from Sencut, then you go to Civivi, and you go to Wii. Wii is the primo. It's the parent company. No mushrooms growing in the shade, and the liner's in set. So there is nothing to grab your pocket, nothing to get in the way, and look how clean. You have ceramic ball bearings in the pivot. Would you look at it? Let's check out this blade. Pow! Right in the kisser. This is like the perfect knife that everyone can use, everyone can enjoy, and I think that's pretty much what Ben Peterson was looking for when he designed it. Has neutral ergos, and I will show you what this looks like against, or not against, but next to the baby banner here in just a second, but give you a nice good look at it if you want to take a screenshot. Look at that. It's just a perfect drop point blade. Nice. It's going to fit in your pocket really well. It has a 2.9-inch blade, so you're going to be under all those 3-inch restrictions. And giving you a look, look at that. This is 14C28N, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You get the good stuff. No, what am I talking about? This is this is S35VN. This is way past 14C28N. This is S35. Oh, CPM S35VN. Well, you know what? If I would have just looked at the blade right there, it tells you. But hey, you know how it is. I get a little excited. But here's a look at this side. And then do you know what that stands for? Do you have any idea what that stands for? What is up, guys? That's from Ben Peterson. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. You get a nice lanyard hole with it. This is a steel liner lock. The pass-through is really good. The jipping there is semi-aggressive, so you don't have to put a lot of pressure down. It does grab your thumb when you take it over. It's not as soft as some of the other knives that we show on the channel, but it is easy to get a hold of to close the knife. And the action, absolute money. So if you're familiar, you already have some other options. You have blue and gray, and I'll put some of those pictures up here for you to see. There's other options and colors, but you know, I'm so used to Civivi that I said 14C28N, and it is, whoa. You go to Wii knives, and I'm not used to it. This is the first one. You get up to that primo steel, and let's see. You know the size of my hands, 4 inches, 3.5, and 7.25 from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger. And with this knife not being a big knife, it still fits my hand super comfortable. Are there hot spots? No, there are no hot spots. This is one that you can take to work if you're allowed to have a knife at work, but you take this out in the break room and you're not going to scare people. It has the dark blade. It's like unassuming. It doesn't attract attention. You can get this out, open up your Twinkies, open up your little snack pack, and then you're good to go. Very comfortable. I've seen this knife around a lot. You know what? Can I reverse flick this? Oh yeah, it's just like the baby banner. Super smooth. You can put both your fingers right here and just pinch them, and it just pops right out. The action is superb. Yes, this is very nice. This is an ambidextrous knife because you can reverse this pocket clip. The pocket clip is good. I really love that there's nothing showing down there. In my left hand, super comfortable. You do have a sharpening tool right there. You have plenty of room before you get to the plunge grind for sharpening. This is the every man's and every woman's EDC knife. It's going to fit in your pocket. It's not going to stick out. Oh my goodness, this is awesome. And you know we got to see what it does to a piece of paper. Oh, nice and clean. Oh, that is super clean. Do you hear how little friction? Listen. You hear how quiet that is? Oh my goodness, I could just sit here and make confetti all day long. That is nice. Very, very nice. This knife only weighs 2.9 ounces, so you're under the 3-ounce mark. This is just the perfect EDC size knife. It is so snappy. This is definitely, you can fidget with this all day long. Now, as far as drop shutty, it is not drop shutty. It's kind of a shake shut right now, but I guarantee a couple drops of knife pivot lube, and oh yeah, we'd be good to go. I'm not going to take it apart because this knife has been probably reviewed and taken apart ad infinitum, but this is mainly to show you that there's this new option of this green micarta. And if you haven't seen it before, of course, I will put links in the description to all the knives you're getting ready to see, because I'm going to show you what it looks like next to some other ones, give you an idea of the size of it. Left and right, it's solid. Up and down, it's absolutely solid. The lockups, I would say around the 40-something% mark. And is it centered? It looks like it might be just a hair to the show side, just a wee bit. And man, it is so snappy. Let me show you what it looks like next to some other knives. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day. Here is the KIZER Mini Roach. A lot of you know that I'm a KIZER fan. There's the Mini Roach, and here is another one. I'm going to give a couple bigger ones, a couple ones that I hope you have. There's the Civivi Riffle. So let's narrow it down, see if we can get closer. And you know everybody should have a QSP Penguin. So there's your Penguin. Now we're getting a little closer, but since the Penguin is so popular, this gives you an idea. So if you take off a little bit of the Penguin's front side, but you have about the same amount of handle length. So you have plenty of handle to fit your hands on there, but you're not gonna go over blade restrictions. And here is the Civivi Elementum. You know, lengthwise, there's not much difference. There's just a tad more handle and just a little more length on the blade. If you have an Elementum, they have the same cutting length, but just a hair longer if you're talking total blade length. So I was kind of surprised by that. I thought it would be bigger. That's what she said. Here's the Spyderco Delica 4. So yeah, look at that. And I'll just put a couple more up here that hopefully somebody has. Maybe, maybe not. Here is the Cold Steel Tough Light. Now the Tough Light is smaller, lot less cutting room, but I figured this is one that a lot of people have because it's a budget knife. And then here is the CJRB Mylea. It's little, the little Mylea. And now the one I've been wanting to see it next to. I can't wait to see this. I've had this one. This is Mrs. Beez. This is the Civivi Baby Banter. This is the wee Banter. Now this is what I wanted to see. This knife is super comfortable, and this one is that much bigger. And it's not even a big knife. So if you wanted to know the comparison size, or if you got one of the Baby Banters, this is another great one of those unassuming. It's not a scary looking knife. It's an everyday carry knife that you could give as gifts to mom, dad, your friends, whatever. It's not going to be, it's just not one of those ones that's going to scare people. When you pull this out, even though it's substantial and has plenty of size, it just doesn't have that scary look. You know, some people see a knife, they're, oh, it's a knife. But I already had expectations of what this was going to be like from having the Baby Banter, and it does not disappoint. Now, the Baby Banter does have this choil, which is why you're able to get 4 fingers on it. But this one, knowing the size of my hand, I got to tell you, it is comfortable. There's no jimping, and that's the way I like it. If there's going to be, there's actually a tad bit right there. Just the tiny, I didn't even realize it's there because it's so insignificant. Does that jimping help? Actually, it does. Okay, it's not super aggressive. Since they have it, I wouldn't mind if it came out here to the what is up, guys. But yeah, it can help if you're holding your knife. I don't tend to hold my knife back farther. I like to have my thumb out, depending, if I'm cutting like this, whatever I'm cutting usually goes past my thumb. But if you're going to go back here to cut like this, oh man, that jimping locks my thumb into place. It does a lot more than it looks like it was. Looks like it would. It does grab my thumb. So the Ergos, very comfortable. This is just a nice, small, premium knife. This is definitely primo. This is one that'll last you a lifetime, and I would have to say that I bet I would like this better than any of the other scales because this is some good micarta. I like it. I'm curious, you know, this isn't a slow, this is a faster video because a lot of people have seen this knife, but this is the new version coming out. I will have links in the description. You can actually go over to the WE website, and if you buy things, you get $5, $10, $15 discounts. But I'll put links to Blade HQ and Amazon, so you guys can check them out wherever you like to check it out, and you can read all the stats and all that fun stuff. But tell me, do you know about the WE Banter? You know about the baby Banter? Do you have an opinion about it? What do you think? So go watch this video. I know you're going to enjoy that. But in the meantime, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.